Hi everybody, today we're going to make a polymer clay mouse Christmas ornament. And she's a little country mouse, so she's wearing her country clothes. Now you can use any colors you want. I'm using a blue that's kind of a blue jean blue, and she's wearing a long jumper. And we're going to start by cutting our hook. I like to do that from now on. Cut your hook before you even start. That way you don't have to stop and cut it. And we're going to start by making her body. Yes, I'm telling you to follow along with me. This was a video that I did with just that cheesy music I use, so I took the music out and I am doing a voiceover. I hope the music is out. We're going to make some teardrop shapes for her feet. She's not wearing shoes. She's a barefoot country mouse. I guess I didn't like the way those looked, which is, polymer clay. If you don't like the way it looks, start over. There you see, I press the feet on pretty well. I have to remember to speak loudly so you can hear me because I've noticed that I've been almost mumbling lately, so I'm going to try not to mumble. Now, what I've done here, this is her shirt or her blouse underneath, and you see how I made it go all the way up? I did that little bit of extra at the top for her head. We're going to put the head on there. Her arms. Yes, I live out in the country on 40 acres. Well, when I come to my house anyway, when I'm not taking care of my brother. And quite honestly, I don't like these country mice. I don't know where they come from. You think your house is good and tight, and every once in a while, one of them shows up. And there are two cats here. Why don't they take care of this problem? So we're making the bib for her jumper. And like I said, you can make this any color you want. You don't have to do the colors I use. And those are going to be the straps. So I recorded this, I don't know, a few years back, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I recorded the video, but I am doing the voiceover on November 2nd, 2020, the day before the election day. So I guess we'll all be surprised what happens tomorrow. I would say go out and vote, but by the time you see this, it'll be all over. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it? Pandemic, The elections, oh my gosh, it's just, I feel bad for the young people. You know, I'm 71, I'm retired, I don't go anywhere, and I don't have to go anywhere. And I feel bad for the young people who have to go out there. I worry about my son. He lives in not Provincetown, that's up on the Cape, Providence, Rhode Island. So I worry about him, and he works in a university. So, but he's not around a lot of people. He's in the neuroscience lab, so he doesn't get in contact with a lot of people, which makes me feel better. Because he told me that the students, they do not wear a mask. I don't know why they do that. And here I've been talking over it, but I guess you saw what was going on. Now the head, we're going to make kind of the cone shape. You don't want to make it round. It is a mouse, so he's got to have that little pointy nose. She does. I'm going through all my old videos, and I am picking out the ones that I really didn't like. I almost put this one in, but then I changed my mind because I think I do like her. But I have a few in there that, and I think I'm going to do those for January when everybody's kind of taking a break from making Christmas ornaments and recovering from the holidays. So I'm going to have a week or two of, can you believe I made this? I think it'll be fun because there were a few that I looked at and I said, what on earth was I thinking? So I hope you like them. Well, you probably won't like them, but I think you'll get a kick out of them. You'll get a laugh out of them. Sometimes the hands just do not do what the brain wants them to do. Now here, I think I could have done a little better with the brim of the hat, but it's all right. We're going to put the hook in. Make sure it's good and secure. And she has to have her mouse ears. And see, she has holes in her hat so her ears can come out. Oh boy, I'm going to be interrupted. So I shall stop. Oh, I just had a short interruption. My brother, who lives here out in the country in my house, wanted to know if I wanted a hot dog. No. Hot dogs are one of those foods that I might eat maybe two or three a year. Now, here I put seed beads in, and I didn't like the way they looked. But you know, looking at the video now, they weren't that bad. Quite a few people do their eyes with the seed beads. I don't know, it's just something I never really cared for that much. But looking at it, it doesn't look too bad, but they're kind of white. I should have put in black. But I will be taking them out because I don't like them. And then I put in two big eyes. So But you know, if you like the seed beads, go ahead, use them for the eyes. But I think they were too small for the mouse. You know, you always think of a mouse having big eyes. I'm doing a little black nose. So I am in the process of recovering from my thumb accident where the lid of, I cannot remember, I think it's, well, it was like one of those George Foreman grills, and it was open and the lid fell right where my thumb meets my hand. Just, oh, I thought my thumb was broken off, and it has been hurting for a while, but it is getting better, and I am feeling better. I had a horrible pain in my upper right arm, and the other day I just took a whole bunch of aspirin, probably one more than I should have, but it it really helped. So I don't like to take medicine, but I guess when you should, you should, and that helped. And the thumb is getting better. It has some bad twinges of pain every now and then. Oh my gosh, he's all the way in the kitchen, and I can smell the hot dogs burning or something. Ugh. And he's way on the other side of the house, and I'm in my bedroom. Oh Lord, hope that smell goes away. Now I did the whiskers by just making the indentations in the face, but I really think it probably would have looked better if I had just painted them on. Now I'm gouging out her eyes. I actually have an eye doctor appointment tomorrow, but I canceled because I wasn't feeling well. And, you know, I don't want to go to a doctor's office if I'm like the eye doctor, if I'm not feeling well, because what if I have something that other people can catch? I don't want to do that. So it was a follow up appointment. So I'll go in a month or so. Not much they can do with my eyes anyway, unless I get cornea transplants, which I am not looking forward to. So I'm holding out as long as I possibly can, which might not be the best thing, but uh, people have had it worse than I have it at this stage. Now we're doing the eyes. Yes, before I did this, I was speaking to my aunt on the phone. She just turned 90. She lives in New Hampshire with her daughter and her grandson. She's my mother's younger sister. My mother had four sisters and a brother. I think I've told you that before. So we had a nice talk, and she likes to talk politics, so we talked politics for a little bit. Oh, goodness, I'm getting the hiccups. I hope not. And you know, your mouse, you can make it a white mouse, you can make it a brown mouse, you can make it a gray mouse, any kind of mouse you want. And of course, we have to put our little leaves on, our holly leaves and berries. See, now I've caught myself mumbling again. I'm sorry. If you didn't hear that, we're putting on holly leaves and berries. I think he's burning his hot dogs. Ugh. Yeah, I'll probably have a hot dog later because there's not too many groceries here. We didn't go grocery shopping. We're going to do that tomorrow because neither of us felt like going because we weren't feeling good. So there aren't too many groceries in the house. But that's all right. Maybe I'll lose a pound or two. Now this one, I did not put anything. If you want to put the white on the bottom so you can personalize it with a name, you can do that. And the reason that I didn't go grocery shopping is because you can go on the street we live on. It's about 20 miles long, and you can go 10 miles one way to the town we live in to the grocery store, or 10 miles the other way to the other next town over to their grocery store. I didn't feel like going. You know, when you don't feel good, you just don't want to go out and do things. And that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.